Hello. It's been a while. Hi. Hello, hello. So yeah, Final Fantasy 14 today. I know my past few streams have just been Final Fantasy 14, I think. But I've been having issues streaming some of the other like heavier gacha games, so I
Have
don't
confidence.
think I
Welcome
will
sound
be
alerts.
streaming them anymore for the time being. Hi Cybrid. Um, which it's kind of indefinite because like it's seeming like I've hit like a limit as to what my PC can handle doing, and um I don't really have an issue with 14, so that's not going anywhere. But things like Genshin, Honkai, Star Rail, Infinity Nikki, I don't think I'll be able to play on stream anymore, unfortunately. For now, until like one day when I have an actual like proper PC, because I'm on a gaming laptop, so I'm very limited in what I can do and what I am able to do. So that means that I'm going to be kind of rethinking what kind of content I'm going to be putting out from here on out. As I said, I'll keep doing 14 because I'm not having any issues with it, but I would like to do more Steam games. I still have a bunch that I want to play. Like I still need to play Valhalla again. I don't know if I'll do Needy Streamer Overload again. I would like to. That I think that'd be fun. But yeah, but I did say this in my Discord, but basically after I want to
Incoming
say
ad break.
next week will probably be my last week of streaming. I'm only gonna stream for like a day probably, but unless we end up doing like a collab stream or something, then maybe a couple days. But um for the next couple weeks after that, I want to say, let me look at my calendar here. So that'd be like from the 14th to like the 28th. I'm going to be on like an actual hiatus. I need a break basically to kind of recalibrate. Because I have stuff that I want to do for October for Halloween streams, and I want to kind of refresh myself for that because I have stuff planned for that, and I'm really excited for it. So I don't want to be like burn myself out before then, because I've been kind of starting to feel the little bit of burnout, um just from because I gotta do everything myself, like I make my graphics myself. I uh obviously I stream myself. I to some extent, I mean, I think I just have mod bots, and then like Samich, who comes in and helps every so often when she's able. But yeah, like I don't have an editor. I don't have a somebody who can make you know, thumbnails for me. It's like I have to do that all myself, and it gets to be a lot. That's why, like, um, I for doing VODs, I kind of procrastinated on that, and I procrastinated too long and lost quite a few VODs in the process. So yeah, like I lost the second half of the Genshin Summer Quest. I lost the second half of the Infinity Nikki Dancing Season quest. I lost I lost the peak one. The peak one actually, I'm sad that I lost that one because that one was funny. But I did get to make clips at the very least, but the VOD as a whole is gone. So yeah. But yeah, it's like it's just a lot. It's a lot for me to do by myself. So that's why I'm kind of like I need a break. um but yeah, I'm going to try to be a little more on top of it when I do come back, but we'll say. Uh I do. Okay, so if you something I did add, hopefully they're working, and you can shout out to Sandwich. Well, I can't shout her because she's not in here right now. But she made me some sub badges. I think what I have right now goes up to 6 months, and she's gonna add some more colors later. But yeah, so yeah, we have those now. Yay! And she did those to for me for free, so I really appreciate that. If she were in here, I could thank her properly, but I think she's playing a game with some other people. But yeah. Anyway, FF14. We are at the next part of the next patch, which is what the hell is that? What is it? Oh, 2.4. Dreams of Ice. I'm gonna let me actually bring up my little guide here that tells me the list of quests, so I know where to stop. So we're going to be starting with Traitor in the Midst, and then ending on let us cling together. So this one has some has a fun trial towards the end. And then hopefully with tonight's stream, I will be officially caught up with well, not caught up, but I'll be caught up to Sam, where Sam is. Sam's not quite finished with this patch, but yeah. But yeah. Anyway, let's talk to Minfilia. Oh yeah, and we also have a Circus Tower unlocked, so hopefully maybe we can get that done. God, I still have a bunch of dungeons that I need and other things that I need to do. I keep forgetting to just log on to this account and just do them. I'll get to them eventually. Anyway, MSQ time. Let's go. Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Ascians, Urianger is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the Dark Beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all of this you knew already. Let us speak then of more current matters, in particular the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphinaud did well to find Alphino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best, I felt that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be, independent to a fault and singularly loath to accept help. Safe, of course, when that help comes from you. Alphino has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you would go to him and support him in whatever manner you are able. Alright, I gotta back up our sassy little elf boy. What is it, Anya? And do be concise. I am rather busy. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labor. Though we are but newly formed, there is already a great demand for our services, and we are hard-pressed to answer all petitions. But I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Ilberd. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Anya. Okay. What are you doing? You flipping your... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful there, buddy. A dazzling floral arrangement, each blossom a peerless beauty in her own right. Ah, the blessing and the burden of an overactive imagination. Oh. Okay, I don't know what Thancred's on about, but I'm a little worried, so I'm gonna go over here.
Hail to you, sire. How might we serve you? Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies.
Uh-oh.
Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purposes by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-woman army like you.
Alright, there's a mole in our midst. So I guess we gotta deal with that. Oh, it's gotta go to Uldar.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
She is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Pah! Spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to her, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Ilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all. So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days, and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
It's like, wow. I did nothing. That's fine though, I guess. Whoa, he disappeared. Now he's over here. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Leveilleur. What? There's another Anya over there. I just noticed. It's another cat girl Anya. What the hell?
Welcome, Cybrid.
Welcome back, Cybrid. Who's getting our hand? And there are two of them. Yep. It's too many. That's one more too many. We have returned from Ul'dah, Commander. And not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? You'll recall the Fourth was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion and its Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are wont to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I am afraid I must ask you for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives, yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Ilbert has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are. Now, Alian of the Fourth lies in wait at the Tangle, near the entrance to Castrum Sentry. Seek her out and she will apprise you of the situation. Alright. Gotta go rescue a person. At least I'm making myself useful, I guess. That was too much chonkabow, but you would aid us in the rescue mission? We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now, time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the Castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts, I fear that she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is strong as mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it's too late. Alright, bye then. Fellow cat girl. My carbuncle out. Dang it. Ah. Where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now, to quit this accursed place, Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Garleans will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we are safely outside these walls. Not mounting, what the hell? Alright. That's done. Next. Why are they gonna be close to a bunch of other ones? I don't think those ones will attack me if I don't attack them though. Unfortunately, that was an AoE. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am ouchies. Let me fucking heal. Okay. One more. Some more of them. I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission's success to Commander Leveilleur. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones. It does me well to see you thus returned. Though I doubt not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Anya. Allow me to thank you, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Anya, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Kurthus. I have been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, is this who I think it is? Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Yep, it is. Yay! We've been blessed with a rare opportunity, Anya, an audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Aymeric wishes to meet the woman behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedents should see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Kurthus. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. I'm not complaining. You will not hear me complain about this. Not at all. A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador? By all means, I think it a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. If Alphino believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Antecedent. I take it Anya has explained the situation? She has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one of which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Abelathia's spine. Ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean alliance, formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why, naught. Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Anya. Our old friend Lord Rochefort is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with a man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Yeah, you could say that I've ingratiated myself to him. Sure. I mean, he certainly seems to think so. Alright, let's just go ahead and teleport over there. Actually, I'm gonna turn my thing back on because it's starting to get too warm. Okay. Who's up there? Oh. Hello. Ah, Anya. Ever a welcome sight. Our hearths have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Ah, good Master Alphino. An honor, as always. Likewise, Lord Rochefort. Forgive us another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid, since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long been since repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortin may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand. Sir Amaric arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your heart sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Okay. We're gonna meet Amaric. I'm very excited. We have been expecting you, madam. Pray take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others. Alright, let's go.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Yay.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
God, I love his voice. I can't.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us.
It's just so light and
Now then, shall we begin?
delicate's not the right word.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in
Call me.
force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not
Tony
yet.
was just sitting there like,
Gaius
I don't
von
even care what they're
Belsar
talking
is
about.
dead, and the Legion
I'm
of
just
conscripts he
enjoying
left
hearing
behind
him
lacks
talk.
the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, We have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
Emmer could recite for me a recipe for... Oh, thank you for...
Thanks for the sub, Inu Wes.
Thank you for the sub, you know. Enjoy your new badge. 4 months, I think. Yeah, there should be a badge for that. Yeah, Emmer could recite for me a recipe for cinnamon rolls, and I would listen with the most apt attention. Yes, tell me more about the cinnamon rolls, pretty elf man. New badge, yes. It should be functioning. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me make sure it's working. Other follow subscriber. They should be working. Hold on. I don't know if I can only see it on Twitch. I will check.
Welcome in you, Wes.
I want my channel. I don't see it. Hold on. Let me check this. Because I could have sworn I activated them, but I will double check again. Let's see. No, it's not emotes, it's subscriptions, yes. Subscriber badges. Yeah, they should be working up to 6 months. There obviously isn't one for like a 4-month, but you should be able to use the 3-month one, which should be like a purple one. I don't know. I'll have to ask Sandwich about it because I have no freaking idea why they're not showing. But she's not here. I don't know where she is. She said she was gonna play with me too, and obviously she's not. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll, of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Hoshafan and find out what he has learned. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant every knight was slain, and every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Hoshafan said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Anya. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Move along, adventurer. There is nothing for... Eh? Lord Hoshafan bid you speak with us? Then you must be... beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it, though a damn sight harder to conceal it, lol. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent proof is not...
Welcome, Elfrian.
Hello, Elfrian! Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah.
Welcome, Elfrian.
Might as be the squire receiving care of the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. Here. No, you're not. Where the heck are you? Where are you hiding, person? I can't see for shit. What is... oh. No, I have nothing to do with that. Are they up here? Oh, I forgot you can go inside here. You've come to ask me about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek, and then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I don't know what had happened till I saw the snow turned red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't... I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Oh, I'm sorry that I failed the fate that I didn't agree to do. That's too bad. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Shiva mentioned... Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? It seems Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphino? I almost read that as, like, Enchirito. I knew it was wrong, but that's what I saw. Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons.
Incoming
Really?
at break.
Really? She lay with dragons, does she? Now that's my kind of woman. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Is that like... is Ishgardian scripture like romance novels of women and dragons? Because I can get down with that. Wait, you say she's their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Hoshafan, what was the caravan's cargo? Ah, if I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva, as the Beast Tribe would have Primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Hoshafan, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphino. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given.
Drink water, you
Oh,
dehydrated.
thank you. And hello, Abyssal. I will send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. A woman laying with a dragon? I would never miss that. Sounds like quite the spectacle. The persistent attacks on our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Anya, pray join me in Whitebrim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region.
Welcome, Samikt.
Hi, sorry. Hi, hello. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. Don't know if you still want me to play with you. Yeah, we can play. I'm doing story, but like, if you want to like tag along, you are welcome to. I will be in this patch series. I will be getting Snowcloak and Akifa. So, yeah. Oh, where the hell was I? It is my hope that they have information which may help us determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Jomong should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good. Well, you didn't give me a chance to answer, but sure. Ugh. Getting told what to do by a teenage boy. It's just like working at a retail store for real, for real. When your store manager is like 17. I guess, oh, I should probably, I'm on Siren, just so you know, which is on Aether. I don't know if you might still be there, or I don't know. I don't know where you were last on, but you know what, I'll hang out in Camp Dragonhead and wait for you there, yeah? Yeah. Siren on Aether Data Center. At Camp Dragonhead. Oh, let me actually, I'll go ahead and get in my voice chat. I should probably do that. I forgot. I didn't even think about it. Streamer chat. There we go. You are muted, just so you know. You have your mute on.
Sorry, every time I get into Final Fantasy, it's full screen.
Yeah.
And I have to like get out of it so that way I can actually talk and switch to another screen.
No, I get it.
Holy crap.
Oh, by the way, I was trying to check if the badges are working and they don't seem to be, but I have them active, but I don't know if I'm forgetting a step or something.
It might not show up for your first 10 people. Hold on, let me sorry, I'm trying to do like trying to log in and stuff, so let me switch. So it's Siren, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So, how was your day?
It's okay. Sorry, I'm in a queue.
No, you're fine.
Let me check the let me check. Oh, I do see the sub badges in if I go to subbing because I'm currently not subbed. It shows me all of the available cat heads when I sub.
So like, okay, so when Inu resubbed,
he just has the first.
Well,
that one.
Does he have one? Because I don't see one next to his name.
Well, see, okay, Twitch does this thing where if you've subbed and you're one of the first 10 people to ever sub to this streamer, you'll get a first badge.
Oh, so it prioritizes that?
Yeah, so that is considered a rare badge.
Oh.
So you're basically not going to see... They're not going to ever really get the cat badges.
Yes, Inu was my first subscriber.
He's one of the first 10. It's like, I think the first 10 or whatever. Like, I think if I was to resubscribe, which I can do right now,
I think yours would also be first.
Yeah, it would also be a first, I think, because I've literally been subbed to you. It says 9 months, so let me show you.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it shows you as a first.
VT.
Even though, technically, if I was, one of a newer subscriber that doesn't have that, I would be like one of the cat heads or whatever. Which unfortunately I
see.
Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, so you said to go to Dragonhead, right?
Yeah, Camp Dragonhead.
Camp Dragonhead. Okay.
Welcome, Healing Soup.
Yeah, Soup has it. You have the base one. Also, welcome, Soup. Welcome, bienvenue. I see.
Oh, Soup. Yeah, Soup. Yay.
Okay, so it is working. Yay. I was worried. But I forgot about the first, that first badge. Alright, so we gotta head over to White Rim Front.
Sorry, I gotta get on my fluffy cat.
Yeah.
On my fluffy kitty.
Your fluffy kitty.
He's so cute. I love it. He's my favorite.
It's a good cat right there.
It is. Takes a pet like no problem. Only reason to really get in the game just to see my cat's butt as I fly.
Yeah, I have to look at my like obese chocobo's butt.
Are you here so you can get more people in if you have to do like battle stuff or what?
What do you mean? Oh yeah. Just so if I have an easier time of queuing.
Yeah, for... Oops. God damn it.
I took a really roundabout way to get over here. I don't know why I did that. Whatever.
I was just following you.
Alright.
Flap, 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 flap.
Ameryk's here
Did you
too.
get the building?
Lovely. Yeah, I'm inside.
Okay. Whee!
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt
I'm gonna get
for
some water real
Isart.
quick.
Okay. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Dramon. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at the Snowcloak, that self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to Whitebrim Front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you'll agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. 'Twould be in our best interests to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Amerk. And so it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Isart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Dramon has one in mind. Oh, there they are. Yes. Yes, excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. It seems as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. The joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the self-same result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillaume. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Whitebrim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Isart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir Jean Tremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. Alright. see what that guy's about. Oh, welcome back.
Hi. I see you on your screen at least.
Yeah. Suspected heretic leaves to the southwest gate. Okay. Following the susp person. East. Oh, there he goes. Hey, where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... Bloody echo. Lower your voice or they'll hear us in Whitebrim Front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are... in Snowcloak. This is what you bring me? We already knew about... Our comrades in Boulder's Downs will use the tunnels. Dead before they know what's happening, nevertheless. If you waste my time again, is that clear? Well, I think we found our guy. Yeah, I should have gone from the top. Okay, camera. Please. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation, and confident they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it's key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways.
Welcome date_03.
Hello, Data. What? What do you mean, what? And that the heretics and the polar gems are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandare Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Holone is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Anya. The lives of our allies are at stake. Cat. It's a cat. Ah, damn it. You moved. You're trying to pet the kitty. Stop moving.
Luxurious stretch.
Good, fluffy, huge kitty.
Music out here is so serious.
Yeah, it's very, yeah. It's a very Game of Thrones type feel to it. Honestly, I would say that's just true of Heaven's Word in general. Alright. Help me kick their butts. Yeah, just keep.
I know how to do that. Oops. Kitty, go away.
Oh my god. Ah, I got interrupted.
Finally, I can help you.
Right, now they're all dead. Oh wait, there's more. Anyone else
I wasn't
want
completely
some?
useless.
You're very helpful, in fact.
Even though I was
Take
still
shit.
on my stupid cat, I was just like, yay, cat.
Oh my god. Bleh. I can't see the blizzard.
Meow, 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 meow.
I'm gonna go to the top this time, please. That just makes more sense. My knight sent no word of your coming, Anya. What has happened? What is that in your hand?
The head of my enemies? Just kidding.
By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, no, we have not the men to spare. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'll wager they're on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen's watches at our outposts in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable is not changed, you see. Of course it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You've been reading a lot.
Yeah. House Sterndare must send reinforcements, and even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil, I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. Time is of the essence, Anya. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Aymeric everything we have discovered. Yeah, I don't mind talking to him again. Like from the top.
I lost you in the blizzard.
That's very easy to happen. It's so hard to see. Oh, whoops. Too high up. Oh look, there's a bunch of people here.
Oh no, I think I'm hitting a wall. God damn it.
Oh no. Look at your map. Anya, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Levier been informed? The Braves must be made aware. Sure. Oh, there he is. It must be here. I am certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? Tis but a pity that this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned that we be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it. This is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is. Come here, girl. Excuse me?
Holy crap, she thinks she can just call you girl.
It's Ida. That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levier. There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics here flung themselves upon their swords to defend it. Aha, just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we entered the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be of more hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Ser Emerick and keep the heretics at bay here, we will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papalymo will sulk.
It's delicious sandwich VT.
Oh, thank you. He is so close to 15. He is so close to being his true Black Cat form.
I'll try and get him there.
Thank you.
It might be annoying that he will alert,
sandwich VT.
He could get closer.
And back up sobered up mostly. Oh my goodness. Theta. Alright. The entrance
Theta,
to
feed
the
this
tunnel,
cat.
madam? It's just over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. Per Sir Emerick's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Yay! Snowcloak is unlocked.
Yay!
Alright, so let me party us up. Stop moving.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright, well, let's see if we can get anybody. Oh shit. Oh shit. My eye level is low. Hold on. Yeah, my item level is too low to go in. But okay, I need to find different gear. I can't do level 60 gear yet though, because I am not level 60 yet. Alright, I gotta...
Me either.
Yeah, I gotta find... Alright, I'm gonna return to Gridania and go check out the market board or something. Heretic? What's this about heretics? They're everywhere, Dita, everywhere. Actually, I don't know how high the marketplace ones go.
I forgot where the marketplace is. I know this is a dumb question.
Do the Leatherworker Guild.
Okay, that one. Okay.
Yeah, it's that one. It's
I
just
was
it's
like,
weird because the marketplace isn't like marked as the marketplace. It's marked as the guild because they're both like in the same area, relatively. We're in the Heretic Guild, the Mutant Purge. Getting clean in the name of the Emperor Heretics, the Space Marine's gonna get embarrassed. Okay. Okay. Is that person named Holy Shit?
Yes. Holy sheet.
Alright, so here's... Okay, Disciple Magic. Oh, it only goes up to 49. Okay, so I gotta look at the market board then. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wonder if the ironworks stuff would be sufficient. But those are also level 50. They might be higher than my relic gear. I don't know. Let me see. I could do the chimerical robe. That's 58. How much is it though? It's not that bad.
I want to be a Pictomancer at some point.
You got a while before Pictomancer. Because that one starts at like level 80, I want to say. Yeah, Pictomancer's fun. I think you would like Pictomancer. Okay, poopies. Alright. I guess I'll just have to... Let me see how expensive each part is, though. If they even... Ugh, they don't even have all the pieces. Because this is old gear and nobody makes it anymore. It's stupidly expensive. This sucks, but... what is the level for Snowcloak? Actually, let me double check that. It is eye level 50. No, 80. What am I right now? Oh, I'm 78. I just need like a piece of jewelry. Let's do like a ring or something. Or not, that's really expensive. I'll do that, I'll do a bracelet. Whatever. There you go. Just that alone took me to 88. Yay! If you're looking for stuff for yourself, I think yours is Slain. If you're looking for jewelry.
Oh, like Moria and Ring of Slain?
Yeah, so for you, you're level 56, so let me see, that'd be... Yeah, so like for bracelet, that would be... opal bracelet of...
Slain?
It just says Disciples of War or Magic.
I love that this retainer's name is Butt Cheeks.
It's amazing. Good old Butt Cheeks.
I love Butt Cheeks. He's a great retainer.
So
I mean, I have a million, so I don't mind putting...
Yeah, so for you, it would be the opal blah 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 of Slain. So,
yeah.
Not the earrings, because I think you have an earring right now that is used to take you to a certain level, or help you get experience boosted to a certain level.
Mm-hmm.
So just focus necklace, bracelet, and rings, I guess. And then your gear would be the dragon skin stuff, but, I don't know, let me look at your... Let me look what you're working with. Okay, you're using level 50 stuff, okay. Oh wait, do you not have your... I guess you wouldn't. Do you have a Menfina's earring?
Like in my
for your in your earrings. So like when you go to your character page and you hit recommended gear, does it change your earring to like Menfina's earring? Because you bought up to Endwalker, right?
No, yeah, like what I have is dark light earrings of striking. I don't have. Yeah.
You don't have a Menfina earring? Maybe you accidentally put it in your armoire. Although I can't remember if that's a like a basic thing you get from, or if it's just for pre-ordering. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Well, I don't have it in my inventory. If that's what my armory chest. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Whatever. I guess you can also get the opal earring or whatever. Usually I just tend to wait until I get to like the next like big number, like the round numbers, before I start like getting the next set of gear. But sometimes it's finicky with the eye levels for getting into certain duties. I don't think I can get the level 60 gear until I get into Heaven's Word anyway. Oh yeah, because I have to get the level 60 gear from Idleshire. Fuck.
Alright.
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, it's not locked anymore. Cool. Less than 5 minutes.
Holy shit here.
Okay.
They're AFK, but I just want to admire them.
Get a load of holy shit.
Holy sheet.
I have their last names as a initial.
Oh really?
It tends to be just FF14 etiquette to either have it partially initialed or have both the first and last names initialed. Just because it like.
How do you even do that?
It's a setting. I'll show it to you later. But yeah, let me go ahead and go in. Make sure my freaking card.
Oh yeah. So like earlier, I was playing with Inu and Alex and Sam and Josh. Anyway, so I think Inu was like, "Oh, I think we're playing this game tomorrow on Samich's stream," and I'm just like, "What?"
That's not what I said. I said we were talking about playing it again tomorrow, but I didn't say anything about streaming it.
Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about, so it's Inu.
I think Inu's in here, by the way. So.
Oh, hello, Inu. Inu, what were you talking about? I'm so confused.
He might have just misunderstood.
Nah, he was here earlier, and then
I'm glad I'm not.
Because I know we were playing at one point Lockdown Protocol, and I know he left the game.
Oh.
So that might have been when he was here.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
He had resubbed, so.
We got so many enemies here.
Yeah. tanks pull wall to wall. It's just how it's done. Especially for early stuff. People just usually want to get it over with. Do I not have... Oh, yeah, I do have a burst. I don't know why I'm not using it. Oh, he's correct. He's calling you out. Oh, the tank died. And now I'm dead. Perhaps the tank pulled a little too much. And the healer couldn't keep up with it.
Yep. I'm gonna die. There we go.
And we're all dead. Okay. Let me go ahead and return. He says, I definitely did not say you were Anya streaming. I said that you were planning on a spottable game night either tomorrow and I suppose peak on Monday. Who said peak on Monday?
I'm streaming peak on Monday.
You know what? I might stream that too on Monday.
Okay.
Since the only other thing I would have played next week is this again.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then I said, Inu, you got me confused with Anya again.
Oh yeah, I forgot that when I die, my carbuncle is put away.
Your carbuncle is not out.
It is now.
Remember, don't forget your carbuncle.
Never forget your carbuncle.
It's like don't leave your child in the car. Don't forget your carbuncle out when you're biting.
For real.
You're not allowed.
Oh.
Bro.
Big dude.
Got a giant bear here. Well, music here is so peaceful with whatever's going on.
It is. I was gonna say that. It's like probably peaceful.
There's carnage and massacring going on here, but you know. But you want to believe you're in a cute little snow town.
If I remember correctly, this is like where people were trying to escape during the calamity, and something happened. A lot of people died because, yeah. It's Wandle.
Ah! Don't look at me.
No. Okay. Well, don't go on the outer edges, whatever you do. There you go.
For some reason, I read it as snowflake instead of snowcloak. I was just like, wait, what?
Welcome to Snowflake.
Banging me. Nino? Whatever your name is.
Where is...
You doing okay?
They're a mentor, which makes it even funnier. Okay, go with the big one is... I think it's the big one. I can't remember. No, I was wrong.
Oh, god damn it.
I couldn't remember, I'm
Why
sorry.
did I listen to you?
I couldn't
Why
remember,
did I listen
I'm
to you?
sorry.
You almost killed me.
Out and then in. And spread. Alright.
I want to know why a monster that has a little bunny butt has this kind of power.
It does have a bunny tail, doesn't it? Alright. Let's follow everyone else this time.
Bro, no. Fuck.
Run.
Alright. I did it. I did not get too close.
Yeah, you're doing great.
You asshole.
Over there. Over here. Over here.
No! It's fine, I'm not dead. Thank you, sleepless scholar. Stupid Yeti.
Alright.
I feel like the Yeti has the tail. Hey, what the hell is that? Oh, I got the hero's ring. Is what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yay.
Yeah, he's dead. Agreed. Nobody wanted that shit. I took it. I can always use the gill.
Exactly.
Jesus creep. Ay caramba. Jesus. Stop doing huge damage rings.
Big old AoEs.
Yep. Oh, darn it.
Ah, get this thing away from me! Get it away from me! I hate it!
Oh god,
I
you
turned
scared
around
me.
and saw that face and I wanted to die. Kill it with fire. Thank God.
Walking in a winter wonderland. Music is so calm.
Yeah, for all the shit we're dealing with.
Yep.
The Avises are fucking creepy too.
Incoming ad break.
Come on, Pino Nino.
Oh. It's a Fenrir.
Growl. Rawr.
Rawr.
Or maybe it's awoo. Right up your dog butt.
Wow. Yeah, get behind a crystal.
Fudge.
Now get away from it.
Whoa. God damn it!
Shit. Yeah, you gotta be really quick.
Yeah, no, it was slow.
I didn't quite make it out in time. I thought I was clear, but apparently not.
Well, if it does that same move, we'll know.
Yeah. It's gonna cleave. get behind the blue one.
Which one is the blue one? Oh god damn it!
Are you colorblind?
I didn't see it! I was facing the wrong direction. Thank you, Sleepless Scholar Tabarian Elusis.
I know, he's working overtime.
Sorry. You know what the problem is? I was too
not paying attention.
No, I was too inward. Like, you know, I was too close. And if I pull out, then I can see everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you're in duties, you have to like. It's gonna cleave again. You have to make sure you've got your camera pulled all the way out, or else you will not see the entire thing.
Yeah.
I had to learn that too when I started out, because I would be like too up north.
Yeah, I see it. Now I see it because I've zoomed out.
Okay, now move away from it. Oh no, Sleepless Scholar! Oh, shit! Oh shit! That's not good, and I can't res him. Oh wait, no, I can. I can. Oh god. He needs to heal himself immediately. I'm gonna limit break this fuck.
Oh, that was for him. Okay.
Just leaving. Time. Over here. Now move away. Oh wait. Wait, what the fuck? What happened?
Got you.
That was something.
Thank you, Tiny Potato, for being our leader.
That's all that matters.
Why did you die?
I don't know. I truly do not know. Okay, my god. Oh, I got a comm and an achievement for it. Cool. Yes, because I res the healer.
Tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and
So where are you?
No,
so I went back to the
I'm in a
market
cutscene.
Oh, okay, okay.
In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good.
I'm be wearing of the
for Heidelin.
You knew rage that was happening in your chat. EX is a powerful thing.
And she's up.
So like, can I take a side note? Or are you're still in the cutscene? Sorry.
I don't know yet. Hold on. No, I'm not. Okay.
Okay. So like,
ow.
You know, Jammer and I sometimes sell stuff online, right?
Yeah.
And we had one item that sold.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at the sale, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, it doesn't weigh very much. It's just an acrylic, a piece of art on acrylic, right?
Right.
The shipping for it is like $7. It's not even a big piece. It's small, like keychain.
Oh god.
What the heck is up with the U.S. Postal Service?
Everything is fucked right now. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just
Welcome,
like
Abyss
so
Applause.
shocked. But the, I
Do
mean,
you see
the
Relic is gonna be the end
person
of me. Oh, I'm sorry.
hate it.
I haven't even done the second. I haven't even started doing the second part of the Dawn Trail Relic. I'm being avoidant. Do we have to get more fucking, what do you call it? Because that's what I'm assuming.
Oh, you went all the way over there. God damn it. I'm
That's-
nowhere near you.
That's where it left me.
I know, but
No, arguably might be worse. Oh no. Oh no. Great. That's just great. Alright, I'm gonna talk to
I'm just
Al.
gonna teleport
Oh,
to Dragon Head area.
that's fine. That took longer than I expected. What news, Anya?
Wow, how dare he? That took longer than expected.
Yeah. Fuck you, I didn't see you helping.
That's right. Stupid teenage. Was it Alpha No?
Yeah.
I don't even.
Fucking store.
Stupid elf.
Fucking teenage store manager. Fuck you.
For real. I like Alpha No, but sometimes I want to bully him.
He gets so much better after you're done with, like, completely done with AR. He has a moment, and then it betters him as a character. He gets massively humbled. We'll just say that. Ever wanted to spam exclusively on only Alliance raid roulette or even normal raid roulette? Not really, no. Not really. But I'm guessing that's what it's asking for. Hold on. Joke's on you, that's what you have to do. That's what I figured. God damn it. Oh well. I will take my time with that. I don't even care. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. 'Twill be praised, Anya. We may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Oriange...
We stop her.
Yeah.
Assume.
Have been busy perusing the archives of House Fortin, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Well, nobody told you to come here just like that, Alphino.
For real.
You have a whole, like, back,
you have
or like a whole
cut on your thigh and a cut on your side,
and your side of your midsection. Like, nobody told you to come dressed like that. See Minfilia dressed appropriately. Maybe you should take a page out of her book. Antecedent, you've come to us straight from the archives of House Fortom. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Oriange and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She laid down with the dragon.
Oh god, that's right. She fucked a dragon. Sorry.
The gravest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian
How
faith.
much Eorzean fanfiction was written about this shit?
You haven't even seen the book in the Great Global Library called the Boy and Dragon Gay.
It's delicious sandwich VT.
Thank you. Yeah, that was quite the read. Ishgardians are just really pent up about their lust for dragons, I guess.
Wait, 1 second. Sorry. Which one is the one that has the rock salt on the table? I can't remember.
Oh,
which.
the Ishgardian rock salt.
Yeah, Ishgardian rock
Yeah,
salt.
they just pass around a rock salt that they just lick. They don't have like a salt shake or anything. It's just a fucking chunk of rock salt that they just pass around and lick. Like, what is wrong with you people? At least break it up and put it in a shaker so you don't have to all like lick it. That's gross. Ugh.
Everybody has their spit on that rock.
That's so wrong. Ugh. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act. The blessed union of man and dragon. I guess so.
The blessed union of man and dragon. Ew.
Yeah. The holiest of unions. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Yeah, no shit.
Maybe is like really thinking about it. Like the logistics.
Yeah, she's like, I'm trying to figure out like the anatomy and the everything. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Fortom. Yeah, the man and dragon romance novel not giving up its secrets, is it? Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case one wonders if it's by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed with prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves a greater good. I think Sir Aymeric might take issue with their methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that a tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander.
Sorry. I'm so distracted right now.
What?
I went to like this is Genshin related.
Oh.
I went to like the Genshin thing to do a check-in.
Uh-huh.
And like there was like a thing from the official like pigeon or whatever that posts on the stupid Hoyoverse, page.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, "Oh, show by these are jars, and if you put a wish star into the jar, you make your wish may come true." So like there was a bunch of jars, right? And you had to illustrate like stars in the jar.
Oh, no.
People were putting yellow in those jars, and it just looks like a bunch of jars of piss for like
well,
for whatever character they want.
At least they didn't put white in there.
Yeah, at least it wasn't white. Well, it was on a white background, so it wasn't really gonna work.
Yeah.
But yeah, they resorted to the next best thing, which was yellow.
Oh my god. I'm expecting to see people like Photoshop different characters in the jar. Alright, I'm gonna continue reading.
Sorry.
You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Aymeric. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant you being a man of faith that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Helone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? Those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. Such as everyone laying with dragons, anyway. Would that it told us more. Yeah, I want to know more.
Ophelia is so curious.
It was Alphino that was saying that.
Oh. Alphino needs to stop.
Alphino, that's like in the 18, like the R18 section. You don't need to read that.
For real.
That's like the back of the back room.
The books
of the library.
Books are saran wrapped. Like when you go to the fucking manga store,
yeah, exactly.
They're plastic wrapped.
I want to believe the Ishgardians just have a bunch of like naughty dragon light novels. It's just a whole genre. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trade at the negotiating table, to be sure, less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed? Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman, of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Mughal the 7th, the myth— no, I'm sorry, that's 12th, my bad. The myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Muggles Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia. They have both of them in abundance. Can that truly be all that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she transported to another Aetheryte, somewhere not far to the west. What are you unwrapping?
A candy.
Jesus. So loud.
Sorry.
Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. While Minvilia looks into our aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The 3rd unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Kurthis is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you were not aware. Good, I knew you would understand. You, Hase, can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the Observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing.
I've been sitting on ice. My butt's cold.
I can see that. There you are, Anya. Commander Levier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the 3rd hail from Ul'dah, for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand. Nary a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danafin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Well, I didn't say anything about it. Alright. Okay. Those balls, my ankle's on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead through a Danafin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it possible to get a minion of every single monster or no?
I wouldn't say every single monster, but quite a few. And quite a few other things as well. Characters and other things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of minions. This way? I don't even think I'm going the right way. I guess so. It's down here. Prince of Bel Air. Southeast. There we go. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast and Uyuhase? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Fair enough. I guess I'll wait for you since I think some things are gonna come out here.
Where are you? Oh.
Up on the map.
Don't be a hateful hunter, asshole.
Hateful Harrier.
Oh, that's what he is. Whatever. Whatever he is.
I got paralyzed. Okay, there we go. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They cannot possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Well, let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. Wow. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Sure. You seemed
Whatever,
well enough
buddy.
to fucking stab a guy, but okay. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Hey, what up? Like, I just walk up on them like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Well, stay with her then if you think you'll fare any better. Now, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks where the blood must not be shed. Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I've done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation.
You tell him.
Damn it all.
Just kidding.
Fancy meeting you here, Anya. I presume your work with a third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire. Oh, the Empire strikes back. Wait, what? And weaken their influence in this land. To prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills.
Oh my god.
Okay, Liam Neeson, calm down.
Tired of the movie references, thank you.
Oh, there's so many. My favorite ones are the Miami Connection ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is the most generous offer, Lady Yugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Anya, let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report.
Sorry.
Captain Ilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we will have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Which one is the one? Hold on, I gotta check something. Okay. What the hell are you doing? You and that fucking cat. Captain Ilbert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trial came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. That man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortom. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved, at least. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Rabon's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames' establishment? 'Tis the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Uldaz was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa, Limensa, and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones mind, under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Ul'dah's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Rabban faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now, The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, 'twas not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nelvin Darnus's ambitions had been any less apocalyptic, you'd be sure that they would never have risked supplying Rabban with an army. 'Tis but a wonder that they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Emeric informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ashgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Anya. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meant that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the upcoming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. Okay, I gotta go to Gridania. Just return.
There's somebody named Walnuts.
Walnuts. Amazing. My thanks for coming, Anya. When you are ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. She will show us to the Lotus Stand. The Alliance leaders await you at the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining them now?
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended.
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Put your big goofy
Indeed.
crown on.
Yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cardinal dispute for the present and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the Ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
It's delicious sandwich VT.
It would not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose, despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust among the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little unless to the common folk.
Are refreshing.
Okay.
Thanks, sandwich VT.
Stop for a minute. Take the Luminsons, for instance. Though Admiral Merlwyb outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. And likewise, the Gridanians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Uldans scorned as swindlers who worship coin. It's so close, yeah. It's okay. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Uldan society, Teleji Adeleji, for example. But that is beside the point. The fact is that the people are wary of outsiders whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartano is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega in order to placate them. We present them something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle musing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke at the Observatorium, Captain Ilbert has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate has lately come to Gridania. The hunt nears its end, Anya. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilbert near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Kurthis, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. My thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commanders informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Listen well. The spy we have been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Aline Ryu, Rabon's second in command. Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm had to be seen to be believed. Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest-ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Rabon chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed was of no interest. The monetarists saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they received the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the alliance. Yet the monetarists did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Ryu was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the monetarists? But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Ryu's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Mortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Raban attended the Council of Alliance Leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless, on some pretense. She is up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, we have a dozen men trawling the Flames records for evidence of Ryu's guilt. But if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? Quack. Where did the quack come from? What are you doing? Oh my god. You have my thanks. Let us go then and take care not to alert our quarry. Oh my god, stop!
Okay.
Ryu is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate, with me, Scion. Blue Badger. This one.
Ryunosuke is here. Where are you headed?
Oh shit, Odin is out. I'm at the Blue Badger Gate. In Gridania. I don't know where he is though. Where is Odin? I want to find Odin. It'll be somebody. So Odin takes on the form of whoever killed him last. So it'll be somebody right like on a horse. Just kind of going around. I don't know if he's in this map though. I forget how Odin works completely. Nobody's called it out though, so I don't know. Nope, that's not it. Actually, let me get out my big map. Where is Odin? be down here. But I'll check just in case. Oh, that is a big ass spriggan. No. I'm not doing that, Fate. God, it's hard to see. I don't think he'd be around here. It's a different Fate. That is something else.
Incoming ad break. That is a perfectly normal person. He's so hard to find. It's weird because he'll look like a player. Screw this. This is but a distraction. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Speak with Holbert again. Hey, what? Why did he make me go out here then? I'm returning.
Because he knows you're easy to distract.
He told me to go out here, and that was... I guess I had to meet up with him again first before we got. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Why the hell am I
Wow.
sweating like this? My ass. Okay, he's over here somewhere. So Raya's entered the Caroline canopy, meeting someone perchance, or could it be she means to board an airship? Pray look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. Euphemia is her name. I shall remain here in case Ryu reappears. Pee what? I don't know what the person's name is. Anyamori, such unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? A social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passenger and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. I'm gonna laugh if that person's name is Pee Pee Poo Poo.
There's somebody named Pee Pee Poo Poo. What?
I couldn't read their whole name, but the first part was Pee Pee. Nowhere to be seen, you say, and you are sure she did not board an airship. She did not come back out either. Where in the seven hells could she have gone? The roost. How could I forget? Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor, if you take my meaning. Perhaps another time, my friend. he's down for it some other time. Wait, that necklace. You're a shinobi of Doma. The woman you seek has left Gridania by way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but those eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. Thank the 12 for the Domans. Were it not for their unique talents, Ryu would have disappeared without a trace. And that would have been your fault, not mine, because I do not accept responsibility. Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud, Scion. I suggest we follow Ryu's example and take the ferry from West Shore Pier. You doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Bloom Pier. It's over by the Archers Guild or the Lancers Guild? I don't freaking remember. I don't remember. Yeah, Lancers Guild. Okay. Wait, is it here? Oh, it just says East Shroud. Okay. Sweet Bloom Pier. Okay.
Where are you going?
Sweet Bloom Pier. This way, my friends. Your quarry makes for Hawthorne Hut. If Ryu is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with our Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. While our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In doing so, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Raya would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as a well-known face in the Immortal Flames, she cannot move about Thanalan without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The Hill is in our common sight here, and her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. This is it. We need only make for Hawthorne's hut and catch Ryo in the act.
It's delicious sandwich VT.
My people report that our quarry has departed from the bramble patch. The ivy returns to the gnarls whence she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standing will require damning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters? My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. Just beyond, Ryu is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer. An Imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it, with me. Flame Marshal Aline Ryu. You're under arrest for treason and espionage. You were followed, you bloody fool. Damnation. You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle. But if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? You would arrest me for strolling in the Twelveswood? When last I looked, that was no crime. Neither was conversing with passing strangers.
Are refreshing. Thanks so much, VT.
You would feign ignorance, then? Very well. If you do think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now, come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Even a warrior of Ryu's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not speak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the mortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Ul'dah will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now, Anya? I don't know, eat some cat food. So the Scions seek way into Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall attend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. And speaking of talents, have you considered training in the art of the shinobi? You have the aptitude for it, I believe, so please give it some thought. Till next time, my friend. A casual ad to take on the ninja class, I guess. Talk to Minfield. Wait, where did I go? Oh, to and stole. Alright. Welcome back, Anya. I understand that Alphino had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Charges of treason and espionage against Aline Ryu? I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some matter of misunderstanding? No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust to the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Okay. Alright, so the quest after this one will be Akafa. So keep going until then, and I might stop after Akafa.
Okay.
As you may recall, Iceheart used the Aetheryte in the depths of Snowcloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect that she means to summon Shiva using the crystal she stole from the House Fortum caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint. But if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped, and stop them we shall. But first we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into the established Aethernet and thereby follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the aetheryte to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second aetheryte upon arrival. A reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Urianger, we have concluded that the lack of expertise to develop a solution. Which is why we have called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise, a colleague of ours who is currently en route to Revenant's Toll from Charlian. She should be arriving within the hour, in fact. Since you are here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Let's go say hi to Urianger's girlfriend.
Minfilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Charlian scholar, and an authority on aetheryte technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Yeah, Anya. Just so you know, I'm gonna watch. I'm not really gonna participate because I know you're kind of further in.
I'm not.
The story.
I haven't caught up to you yet.
I know. I'm
gonna stop after Akatha, so and pick it back up next week because I just wanna do the Shiva fight and then call it done for today.
Okay. You don't need me for that though, right?
Depends, but I mean, if you want to leave, just leave. That's fine.
Sorry, I was just like getting hungry.
No, that's fine.
Okay. All right. I'll see you.
Yay! Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay. Shit. Oh man. Swear to God. I tab out and the fucking game crashes. I'm just gonna blame that on Sam. That's my fault. Is it is. It just is. Did Pando die? Hold on a minute. Pando's not working either. What the hell happened to Pando? He's gone. What the hell? My cat is gone. And so is chat. What the fuck? What is happening? Also, I'm not moving anymore. What the hell? Do you even hear me? Because it looks like Streamlabs is fucking died after you left. Ugh. Okay, well I guess I'm ending it here because everything just fucking stopped working. Cool. Alright, well... That's fun. Yeah, that's working, but everything else isn't. Chat stopped working, Pando's gone, and I'm not moving anymore. Like, my model's not moving. It just froze up. Like, everything. Aside from the game capture, and that's it. So yeah, I'm ending it here then. Well, that's fun. Okay. I will continue this next week. See if I can finish up this patch series, and then see if I can also finish the rest of the Crystal Tower raids. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if the Fugi going down made something happen. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. Thank you for joining. See you all maybe... Wait, we're doing Peak on Monday, right? So I'll probably come back for... I'll probably stream Peak on Monday if everything cooperates and lets me do that. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. See ya. Bye-bye.